what's up guys? My main deck in Clash Royale with Royal Recruits is about to get a huge buff in the next balance changes. If all goes according to plans, zappies will get a hit speed buff with their first attack going from 1.1 seconds to 0.8 seconds, meaning zappies will attack 27% faster with their first attack, allowing for more stuns, more fun for you, and less attacks for the opponent. And if you're playing against bait cards, each time they target onto a new troop, they'll be attacking faster, so they'll be better dealing with swarm cards too. My main Royal Recruits deck is played by the rank 124 player in the world before the big buff. Let's play 5 games with it on ladder and include everything in the video. It's time to break down why I love this deck so much, see how many matches we can win, and assert dominance. And lots of recruits loved everyone that's using creator code SirTag, allowing all the high effort editing. What's up, Luigi? Let's go. So this guy's gonna already adventure through with wall breakers. Really good start for us because we get the goblin cage going at him. And that's gonna be a 4 elixir investment for us. But if you think about it from a pragmatic venture, we also are going to be able to get the Goblin Cage Brawler coming at him, and we get a Golden Knight to block most of the Spear Goblins. So I wonder if the Goblin Cage is going to activate King Tower for him. Nah, he's not gonna. And he doesn't have much besides Valk, so we're going to force the Valkyrie on the left side and not on the Goblin Cage. That thing mauled my man. Beautiful to be able to get counterpush with the Goblin Cage first play. Usually the better players that play Balloon or Royal Recruits will try to passively cycle Goblin Cage Brawler because, number one, it's a phenomenal card as an evolution. It just does so much more damage. And if you're playing against a beatdown deck, you practically automatically win by devouring a Pekka for a good elixir trade, and then you get counterpush with the 2. Oh, I'm just going to do this for the meme. I don't even think it's good. I just want to eat that thing. We are munching on that miner real quick. And this is going to be a pretty glorious counter push if I can get a Royal Recruits at the bridge. I'm hoping that we bide our time with that cage because we don't want to go out of the prison too fast. Come on, dude. You're going to log my cage like that? You're despicable, brother. I want to be able to bait out the building with our recruits so that we can go through with our Royal Hogs and not have them have a good card cycle. That's ideally what you want to have happen when you're playing Royal Recruits at a higher level is you bait out the building, you kill the building, and then you laugh at your opponent because they don't have the Valkyrie and they don't have the bomb tower, which are 2 of the best answers in the entire game to Royal Hogs. And we haven't even unveiled our final tactic of Recruits Evolution. He hasn't even got hit by the brick. Also, another thing is a lot of top level players prefer to run Fireball plus arrows for a couple reasons. Number one, it's just a lot better in situations where you're playing against people that have Electro Dragon Evolution. It does die to Fireball plus arrows. Better against Elixir Golem especially, because that is the matchup that I would typically lose when I'm running a Royal Recruits deck. But since I have Fireball arrows, when they stack up a lot of stuff, I'm chilling. Also, I wonder if this is worth it, dropping Royal Recruits at the bridge. I feel like it's not. I'm going to go for Fly Machine, Royal Recruits here, and it's going to catch the miner, right? Wait, what? How did not catch the miner? Oh my gosh, it's going to force the Valkyrie early. Let's go, baby. If I go zappies, he might not even be able to hit anything. Oh, come on, man. That's rude. That's a little bit rude. You're a rude dude. You're a rude dude. And I can't even hit a good fireball here. That's rough. It's fine. I think I'm going to hit a fireball on a building. I think. I'm going to try to hit it. Yo, did I? Yo, I got so greedy with it too. Are we hitting Spear Goblins with the arrows? Come on. I want the damage. I want the win. As you guys can see, I hold my spells for the longest possible placement because if we're going to be dropping them later, then he's going to be a hater as he gives me more value with the fireball. So I'll take that 9 times out of 10. Does he get 2-tapped? Oh, he's dead. So the Magic Archer would have got 2-tapped by the cage, and he's like, nah, I'm going to protect my Magic Archer and not my tower. Honestly, respectable decision, but we just beat a Valkyrie Bomb Tower Tornado deck with Royal Hogs Recruits. And that's why this deck stays my main deck in Clash. It's easy to play, and it beats most decks as long as you play it decently. And it's cool that it's getting a big buff with Zappy since they're one of the most underappreciated cards in the game. All right, Alex is already dropping oopses. He's probably not happy with this start, maybe just having a bad starting hand or something. Anyway, Goblin Cage's first play is the way. If you cycle that at the start, the opponent kind of has to spam into you, or you get a 4 elixir goblin that is going to do pretty well. And if they spam on the other side, we got zappies. We have other ways of combating them. So Ice Spirit and Musketeer means that it's likely going to be a balloon deck, if I had to guess. Anyway, we're going to go for a Royal Hogs and then Fireball. If we hit a building, that'd be awesome. I'm just going to send it. I'm just going to send it. I probably killed the Musketeer because he let the Fly Machine target it. Wait, is the game already over? Did we just win already? Man, this game is sometimes just too easy for Royal Recruits. I'm telling you guys right now, Royal Recruits are extremely good. And we're going to pop ability because he can't go skeleton, so he's going to drop it afterward. It's already over. You cycle Goblin Cage at the start, the opponent spam into you, you get good elixir trades, and then you demolish them. And watch what happens to Lumberjack here. No value whatsoever. We get an evolved card counter pushing too. This is actually insane. I think Alex is literally dead in the span of a minute. Oh my gosh, I want to take the tower right now just to assert utter dominance, and I'm going to cycle the recruits at the bridge because I have the Goblin Cage counter pushing, so I might as well make the most of the situation. What the? Yeah, Bomb Tower too! It's Bomb Tower City out here. I mean, it doesn't even matter though, right? Even if you go Ice Spirit, that's probably going to take most of the tower, or nope, it's just going to take the entire thing. And now he's going to have bats and will arrows them because that's his only other card remaining, right? Where are the bats? You're not even going to cycle the bats? How much damage are we about to get to you, man? Yeah, we won. There's nothing he could do. He didn't even touch my towers. So despite having Balloon, this guy didn't get a single hit on our tower. Absolutely insane. He got completely torched by our Fireball, flaming that Musketeer at the start of the match. I can't believe how sneaky the Fly Machine can be. If you get that hit and then you either arrows or Fireball down their range card, the game's just practically over because they have nothing else to kill the Fly Machine. Or if they're relying on a high damage card like Musketeer to clean up on defense, the Royal Hogs will hog all the damage and take the win. This guy had a couple high finishes on his banner around top 2,000 in the world. We'll see what he's up to. We'll see if we can cook him right now. Obviously, Goblin Cage at the start is our favorite play if we have a Fly Machine or zappies. A little bit more risky if your opponent's got Balloon if you do that. Also, I want to go Golden Knight here, which is an interesting play. I don't know if it's like the best play or not, but I'd rather just cycle something, to be honest. Oh, Pekka! We get some variety up in here. Unfortunately, Golden Knight is dead, so that's a bit of a waste of elixir, but if I go Fly Machine relatively early, we can start to work away on the Pekka. And if I do a Fireball, he can't do much. If he goes Minions, we're going to Arrows. This is a dead Pekka. I wonder if he's just going to let the Pekka go and allow me to go Royal Hogs. I think I want to go in for a slight split so I can have a couple Piggies tank, so it's going to be less appetizing for him to go for an ability. Oh my gosh, this Fireball might hit everything. Oh, damn. I wish it hit the Electro Wizard too. That would have been a game-winning play for sure. Anyway, I'm going to go Golden Knight on his Electro Wizard so we can kill that. And I wonder if we're going to win this interaction against the Golden Knight. He probably doesn't pop the ability. I don't want to. It's not going to give me any value. I mean, maybe it does. Screw it. Let's pop the ability here. Does it reach tower? It might. No! It went onto the Ghost instead. Damn. It's always rough when that happens. It doesn't matter, but, you know, it's not really the way we want to be playing. Also, I don't know why I cycled that instinctively lower. I was like, I can pull it further, but it doesn't matter. It's still going to get yoinked anyway. Oh, man. That's going to be a weird game because this is one of those players that is going to all in with the Evolved Pekka, and I can sense it right now. I don't want to cycle our Zappies because they're more likely to get poisoned or fireballed or something along those lines. So I want to cycle them later. The Royal Recruits are less appetizing for him to go in for a spell on for sure. Anyway, I don't like this at all for us. I mean, maybe we're going to be able to go in for a Golden Knight and be okay. Honestly, the Pekka is dead. We're fine. I don't know why I was like so uncomfortable about the situation. He might have to pop a Golden Knight ability on the left side to clean up the Royal Recruits. Wait, is he just dead? He doesn't have Fireball. How's he expecting to defend this? I genuinely think that I'm going to lock onto multiple things with the Golden Knight ability, and we hit the tower! Holy! He might even lose the entire Electro Wizard here too, guys. All right, I'm going to Fireball the Mother Witch because I want to just kill that. And this isn't that much damage. I can go Royal Recruits at the bridge because if he Pekkas, then he has to defend both sides. And, by the way, when we see Mother Witch and Electro Wizard, those aren't great opportunities for him to kill a Fly Machine. Like, those are not good answers at all. I can pop the ability here to get in front of the Fly Machine, too. Oh, dang. I wish it did. That would have been a game-winning play for real. It's okay. Sometimes you don't play perfect, but I'm still trying my hardest here. If I had Golden Knight and then a Goblin Cage evolution, that would have been a win, but I didn't get that down. Anyway, we're going to try to drop our Zappies in a placement where they don't all hit the Pekka at the same time. So if they're staggering their stuns and they're stunning at different moments, then the Pekka can't get a single hit. If they're stunning at the same time and they're going bing, 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 it's way better than them going for like bing, bing, bing. If they go really quick, then the stuns overlap, and that's bad. You really want to make sure all the stuns happen at different moments. Unfortunately for us, we are definitely going to take a ton of damage. But I think if we pop the Golden Knight ability, we might be okay here, as long as we can get Zappies down on the Barbarians. That's the downside. Sometimes your opponent does kind of cook you if you don't play perfect, but it's all good. We have Fly Machine, we have Royal Recruits again at the bridge, so we should just be able to overwhelm this man. I'm not going to pop the ability right into a Pekka or Electro Wizard. It just doesn't feel like it's a right decision here. However, if I can get Royal Recruits down and we can kill the Electro Wizard with our Fly Machine, and then finesse the bag here with a fireball on the Mother Witch. I wonder if the recruits are going to deal enough damage for me to win the game. Oh, wait, what if I just go Royal Hogs on the right side because the Fly Machine's still alive? It's going to force out a Royal Hogs counter for sure, and that's not what he wants to be doing right now. It's a lot of damage for us, too, and the Royal Recruits win there, too. I might be able to go Golden Knight on all this stuff and pop the ability just to clean up his units a bit quicker. And I'm going to go in for Zappies again and Royal Recruits again as well, potentially. The main thing that I want is I want to use the Goblin Cage to kill whatever he drops on offense and then counter push at that and then do dual lane pressure and win the game. I'm definitely going to Fireball on the Pekka just to deal more damage to this push. I think that's better for us. I'm going to split more Zappies. I mean, the Zappies haven't even got buffed yet, and oh my gosh, that Golden Knight had a journey. How's the Fly Machine on the tower, though? He has no reset. He's dead. He's dead. GG. That's what we like to see, baby. Is the Piggy going to get the last hit? Oh, dang, I have to Fireball. It's a little bit sad. I wish the Piggy punished him for the last hit of the day, but I don't know. Bro still got burnt and dusted by the Fireball, so it wasn't too bad. Every single game that we've played today has been a dominant W. I don't think any of them have been that close. As you guys can see in the battle log, we don't cut anything out. It feels good. I love having a long day and then jumping on ladder with one of my favorite decks and winning every game that I play. That's the type of Clash Royale that I enjoy. Unfortunately, we do not have a good starting hand here. So this is the suboptimal starts, guys. You can go for Rare Recruits in the back first play, but if your opponent has a Sparky, a lot of times you just automatically lose the game. So I'm hoping to not play into that. Fortunately, we play against Bowler. I'm just trying to rush towards my evolution. And it's better not to go Royal Recruits in the back first play immediately because sometimes they'll go Elite Barbarians or something stupid at the bridge. If you do that, you just lose. So it's just something to keep in mind. Anyway, we're going to go Zappies and we're going to drop them in this position. They should go bing, bing, bing and be very slow. They should all fire at different times. So the Electro, yeah, I mean, it's just not moving. It's literally just like not moving. It's not moving that fast at all. And that's kind of what we were hoping for. And then I can go Golden Knight here so then the Bowler doesn't hurt me too much. It does get one hit, so I could have been a little bit cleaner there. And dude had Barbarian with a Lumberjack, so that's interesting. I didn't expect him to be playing that strategy. Anyway, we're going to pop the ability here. I want to be able to kill that Goblin pooping Spear Goblins. I don't like that. It's so annoying to play into that. Anyway, we're going to go and stun him. Oh, the stuns are crazy because they work in tandem together. Even though the Zappies didn't have that much health, that amounted to a ridiculous amount of damage. That was kind of insane. You might think that Zappies are not a win condition, but Zappies are going to get a buff, and they're going to be even better than they are right now. Also, I know 100% certainty that this guy is going to go for an Electro Giant at the bridge. And, yeah, I mean, maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe he just doesn't send it. I mean, I'm going to send it here because I don't want that to lock on to anything important. The Royal Recruits counter-pushing into the Bowler is nice because the Bowler wasn't even in a position where it's able to hit everything. And if we force out a Lumberjack, it's awful for him. He has to go for a NATO, but it doesn't even pull the Fly Machine off the tower. I mean, this guy is just dead already. These games are way too easy. I'm telling you guys, if you play Royal Recruits at a moderately decent level, you will win so many games fast, and every person that you play against will look like they're awful at Clash. Just because you know the opportunity of punishing your opponent as soon as they make a mistake. He says good game. I mean, it's over for sure, for sure. I don't know. It's cool that Clash Royale can be this dominant and be more like a strategy game where if you identify weak points of your opponents, their defenses just completely crumble. I don't like playing decks like Minor Poison as I'm pushing up because the games just take so long. I much rather destroy my opponents fast, leave them in a blast, and push up as fast as I possibly can. As you guys can see, there's the battle log again, every game in a row. Also, I just want to take a moment to talk about some of the substitutions you can make with the deck. If you don't have Golden Knight, you could run Electro Spirit. Of course, if you don't have Goblin Cage, you could be playing another building like a Goblin Hut. And the most important evolution is definitely Royal Recruits. The deck is not playable without the Royal Recruits evolution. Like, you could put Skeleton Barrel evolution in there and then remove the Goblin Cage evolution, put Goblin Hut, and then run Skeleton Barrel evolution. Like, there's a lot of substitutions that you can make to still make the deck decently work well. Also, if you do not have Royal Hogs, you could run Hog Rider. You could run Ram Rider, which is way worse, but I would probably go like Hog Rider and then Ram Rider as the next substitution. I think Skeleton Barrel is better than both of those if you don't have Royal Hogs. Anyway, this is looking like it might be a weird Lava Hound deck. I don't know. I'm kind of confused by it right now. So we'll see what this guy's going to be playing. I would love to see. All right, so I'm not going to go on the same side as him. I'm going to go for Royal Hogs. It's going to be a more difficult matchup because he has Valkyrie, and I don't like that. It's just, quite frankly, not a fun card to match into. I am going to go for a Golden Knight here, and I want to save my building in case he's going to go for a balloon or something. I'm going to go and drop my Fly Machine in the corner, and I think I might just lose. This one might be some cookage here, guys. It might be absolutely fried. I'm going to go in for a fireball a bit earlier, but it is what it is. I just need to remove that from the field. I could have went zappies, but I think I kind of want to save them right now. I'm going to pop the ability, which is also a little bit silly, but I didn't know. Nah, I should have figured that out, eh? I think sometimes when I drop the ability a bit too soon into a Golden Knight counter, like a Evolved Goblin Cage, I'm definitely just going to be panicking a little bit and spending Elixir a bit more frivolously than I should be. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We're going to go Royal Recruits. We'll stockpile more stuff. His Valkyrie should be back in cycle, so we'll see where he drops that. If he doesn't, I think it's fine. Royal Recruits are going to start charging, so it's going to be difficult for him to fully counter this. Even if he goes in for Skeleton Dragons, it's going to be a bunch of damage. So I can go and split our zappies. I want to go and orient our stuff more so geared in the left side because we have taken most of our damage there. And of course, that's where he goes in. I'm going to go in for a Fly Machine here, and then I can go and split Royal Hogs. I should have played this a little bit better. I should have not let that die. It's fine for right now. I want to pop the Lava Hound and then arrows on everything, ideally. We'll see if that works in our favor or if I'm going to fumble. I hope not. Oh, this is going to be really cool if I can get a huge fireball. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to go, but looks decent. And the Zappy is on the right side, so not bad. We'll take the trade that we can get. It's not the best gameplay ever, but it is what it is. We'll work with what we got out here. I'm going to split Zappies more so than dropping our Royal Recruits right now because I want to be able to get back to them. And the card that you cycle first is the one that you get back to first, obviously. So that's just how Clash Royale works, logic. I do think if I Fireball would be nice. I want to get back to that. I also don't necessarily know what this guy is going to do besides going for, you know, Valkyries as often as he possibly can. So I'm going to Fireball, and I think I hit the Skeleton Dragons if I lock them in place with this Golden Knight. So that's definitely going to be well worth it. He has a Lightning, so that's interesting. Maybe I just go in for this and then drop our Royal Hogs on the other side. And then probably arrows on absolutely everything here because we will hit the guards as well, which seems well worth it for me. It's still not the best trade in the world, but I don't want the Goblin Cage Brawler to counter push in the side that's scaring me or spooking me. And the Goblin Cage is out of cycle, so now he has Valkyrie. He's got Valkyrie, Skeleton Dragons, and Goblin Cage to counter our Royal Recruits. Those are his only cards. If he doesn't have them, he's kind of cooked. So that's what we're working for. And I want him to go in for a Valkyrie that I can hit with the Skeleton Dragons. And unfortunately, I can only hit... I mean, I can, maybe. I don't know. I'm going to go for Royal Hogs on the other side with the Recruits. He's got guards too, but it's just like not the best defensive position for him ever. And if we arrows, we can kill the Skeleton Dragons, probably pop the Fly Machine, and kill most of the Goblin Cage Brawler as well. Man, this game is wild. He's played this pretty well. He hasn't played this amazingly, but he has been playing this decently. I'm going to go in for Royal Recruits because I need to keep up the pressure. I can also go in for Zappies just to stun this a little bit because it seems like he doesn't have the best responses. And then I can go for a Fly Machine. We're going to definitely force out the Valkyrie, and I should be able to kill the rest of his stuff here. I'm going to go for Royal Hog Split because I want to keep up the pressure, and I know that he's going to try to stop our Fly Machine. So I want to get a better Fireball, and I juiced him. I got the Fireball on everything I wanted, and all I have to do is arrows, and I win the game in the left. Let's go. So despite this guy having Valkyrie, I mean, we've collected 5 wins in a row without even trying. I can't praise this deck more than I am right now. The proof is in the battle log, and we literally can't lose with this deck. Within 20 minutes, we've collected 5 wins. Zap the like button, subscribe for more daily content, and have an amazing rest of your day.